West.
It is WAVE 97.9 WHAV, and in the studio is Dan Plourde Sr., and Dan is a veteran parade planner. Is that right, Dan?
Yes, sir.
So it's the VFW Santa Parade coming up, and it's the, I have learned, it is the last Sunday before Thanksgiving.
That is correct.
Okay. All right. So you have a lot going on, and why don't you tell us about the parade? Where, when does it start? Where does it start, and all that stuff?
Okay. Good morning, Win. Thank you for having me. Happy Halloween, by the way. I'm glad you mentioned that.
Yeah, I have to. I'm going to go see my grandson. He's going to go trick or treat. He's a year and a half old. He can walk and do all that stuff. So it'll be fun.
Awesome. Good for you. Yeah, the parade is coming up. It is the 23rd of November. It's Sunday afternoon, 1 o'clock. We leave from Bradford Fire Station promptly at 1. And we go down South Main Street, cross over the Merrimack River, turn left on Merrimack Street, turn right at the post office, and end at the Boys and Girls Club on the corner of Emerson. And that's it.
And about how many groups do you have marching with you this year?
We're doing very well so far. We have 20 plus floats, over 20 marching groups, and about a dozen high school marching bands and other performing acts. So we're in pretty good shape so far, but there's still room for more.
Yeah, that's one of the biggest ones in the area, or if not the biggest one, right?
I believe it is, yes. It's certainly the biggest event in the city, yes.
Yeah. So it starts at 1 o'clock, and that's going to be on the 23rd. And are there places to watch that are better than other places to watch?
As is usual, everyone has their favorite spot that some of them have been sitting in for generations. It's always very entertaining for me to drive down South Main Street the morning before the parade and see all the chairs lined up marking territory.
Have you, has anybody signed up to march in the parade that surprised you, somebody that you haven't had in the past or been missing the last few years?
I don't know for certain. We're hoping to have Londonderry Marching Band back this year because they missed it last year. Believe it or not, because their football team was doing so well, they can only perform one day on the weekend, and that was football day, Saturday, so they couldn't do a Sunday parade.
Okay, well, I can certainly understand that. You don't want to tax the kids
right
over that, but no, that's fantastic. Now, as far as the bands go, okay, you mentioned the Londonderry band, high school band. What other ones are there?
We're looking forward to having Beverly back again, and North Reading, and the list goes on, and I haven't got it in front of me. So.
Well, you've been working on this a long time. When do you start planning for the parade?
Well, probably we begin the soft planning starts around 6 months before the parade, 6 to 8 months. We're working on picking a theme and the general improvements we can make over last year, et cetera, et cetera.
And this year's theme?
This year's theme is Island of Misfit Toys, which most of you will recognize from Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, which came out in 1964, which, ironically enough, was the first year of the VFW 29 Santa Parade.
Now, and that was with City Councilor Tom Sullivan's father, right?
Yes. John T. started the parade back in 64 when he was commander of the VFW post, correct? Him and several other members of the post.
Now, are there some new floats in this year?
Again, the exact list is not in front of me, but we'll see the usual cast of characters. The good news is that the same groups will always, especially this year with it being the Island of Misfit Toys, I expect to see some very creative things going down the street this year. It should be quite entertaining.
Now, as far as parking goes, I know some people put aside some places for parade watchers to park.
Yes, they do, and that varies on neighborhood by neighborhood. I know a lot of people. There's usually pretty much every parking spot along the route is definitely full.
Now, I know in years past, from my knowledge anyway, you do a lot taking donations for the parade and also collecting items to help out.
Yes, the parade is funded solely by donations. We are not supported, financially by any other entity except the donations. And our, list of donors, fortunately for us, our corporate donors are very generous, including Bradford Country Club, Haverhill Bank, Pentucket Bank. This year, Service Credit Union, they're putting a new branch in Haverhill, and they were very generous with us also. And there are others, but fortunately, there's help keep the parade moving along, and we're constantly trying to improve the parade. So we are always looking to add to the donation list. So,
well, that's the parade donation list, and I know some of the groups that are marching, like generally the Lions Club, they're in it, and they collect eyeglasses.
Yeah, they collect eyeglasses, correct. And Betsy Conti Food Drive will be in it as well. As they have been for decades now. I think it's almost 20 years. It's been quite a while.
Have you had? Sometimes it rains, sometimes it doesn't rain. Has it ever snowed?
Not that I recall, but I've only been involved for about 25 or so years. It's hard to know when they reel you in. If you do it gently at the beginning, and here I am 25 years later, the chairman. So that's how that goes.
Now, how do you get new volunteers?
People, believe it or not, just want to help. They just offer up. We're always adding new bodies. Fortunately, because we definitely need them on parade day, there'll be approximately 35 to 40 people in red coats that, helping to organize and make sure the parade goes off smoothly.
Do they have, I don't know if they call it walkie-talkies anymore, but they have communications?
We do, actually. We do use walkie-talkies and cell phones, depends on situation, whatever arises. But yes, most locations, because we set up in several different locations, so every location has a walkie-talkie so they can talk to the other groups.
So all of the floats, they're right up there around the Hunking School?
Yes, the floats organized at Hunking School, and judging begins at approximately 10:30 because we do award prizes for, most parade spirited, most, best overall float, etc. I think there's five awards.
Okay, well, it's going to be a busy day for you.
It has been, yes. It's a busy day for our group. Thank goodness for all of these fabulous volunteers and for all our wonderful donors.
Yeah.
Also, I would like to mention that we do, in fact, during the parade, we have a collection float going down the street, and we'd love to accept cash donations, or we also accept Venmo. So bring a couple bucks with you, and when you see the group coming down, make sure you throw one in the bucket.
That's right, yeah. So they can, if you don't want to do the Venmo, then you just hit the ATM, right?
Right, hey, every little bit helps, so we'll take whatever you got.
Oh, yeah. All right. Well, Dan, is there anything we can do for you over at WHAV?
Just keep spreading the good word. We're on the spotlights. I heard of that, as a matter of fact, just this morning. So we appreciate the help. We appreciate the publicity.
Well, thank you very much, and thank you for sharing the information with us so we can tell other folks all about it and remind them. People forget.
Exactly.
And especially the last 2 months of the year, it's crazy times.
It's a hectic season for sure.
All right. Well, Dan, thank you so much, and good luck with the parade.
Thank you for having me, Win.
All right. Dan Plourde Sr., who runs the VFW Parade in Haverhill, coming up on the 23rd, starting at 1 o'clock, right by the Bradford Fire Station over there. Our guest this morning, right here on the WAVE 97.9 WHAV.
Wake up with Win Damon weekdays from 6 to 9 a.m. on 97.9 FM WHAV.
Catch the wave, WHAV.